Hello there, and welcome to another episode of Web3 Revolution. My name is Rex, and before we begin, please remember that none of what we talk about is financial advice. So let's dive right into it. Today, we have a very special episode, not on a crypto, actually, but on a stock. Another one of stocks that is, of course, involved in crypto. This one is Streamex. And as you know, real world assets getting tokenized is already huge. There's RWA. I mean, look, we can go on CoinGecko right now. We can go to cryptocurrencies categories, and you can see that real world assets, RWA, it's a $3 billion market right there. I mean, there's all these coins that are trying to capture and put real estate, land, everything on chain. But there is no company on the stock market that allows to do this. Streamex does solve this, and it wants to be the future of gold, essentially. Because as you know, gold is the big issue with gold, and why Bitcoin is so big is part of the reason that gold is a pain in the butt to buy, to sell. I mean, imagine you have a kilo of gold, like, it's in your hand. That right there is like 300 grand, right? A little more now, actually, because, gold is really doing good right now. Indeed, you can get the gold ETF. That's an option. But, if you had the physical gold, you'd have to test it. You'd have to make sure it's real. Then you have to bring it somewhere to sell it. And you're holding so much money on you. So if there was a way for you to hold just a small piece of gold, like $2, $3 of gold, that is real gold stored in a vault, just the same way as USDC or USDT, it would be incredibly, incredibly interesting. And so Streamex is really trying to get this gold standard. And you'd say this is not that much, but let's be real. I mean, the tokenization asset of real-world assets is an unstoppable freight train coming to major markets. I mean, the Robinhood CEO, as you know, Robinhood has been a fantastic stock. I mean, if you want, we can just do Robinhood stock price really quick to show you how much it's been up in the past 5 years. In the past year, it's up 200%. I mean, it went from 40 to 145. Past year, I mean, this was at $20 last year. I mean, this is insane. Like, you got to understand, like, these companies that position themselves properly will benefit massively, right? So now Streamex. Let's look at Streamex. Let's look at the stock. Let's see the opportunity firsthand right now. So as you can see, it's not that expensive. I mean, it's only $200 million market cap. That's not that bad. It's, if anything, it's almost nothing, right? If we look at the 5 years, it started off at 55. Okay, we're not going to care about that because they obviously pivoted around here. We're going to look more at the 1 year, where indeed, I mean, this was 30 cents, shot up to over $10, and now is just chilling at this $5 range. Still trying, as the market is still trying to figure out what Streamex does. But I can tell you, without knowing for sure, no one knows the future, that Streamex is absolutely plugged into the crypto. They are not doing digital asset treasury. They are building real tools that will be used across the crypto sphere. The only other asset that is doing what Streamex is doing is Pax Gold, Pax G. Maybe you've heard of it, maybe not, but we're just going to show you really quick that Pax Gold, as you can see, is $1.14 billion fully diluted with a market cap of the same amount, obviously. So you can imagine that Streamex just takes a fraction of this. I mean, yeah, they're at 200 million. We saw this. But why would Streamex, a publicly traded company, not attract all the money from all the ETFs, all the gold ETFs, all of the gold miners, all of the gold industry as a whole? I mean, it just makes sense if Streamex is tackling such a big problem that they could maybe get the same valuation as, for example, Circle. And as you know, Circle, I mean, that's another great example. Circle's 37 billion. I mean, they're doing USDC, but you understand the value of companies that are building these on-chain, real-world assets. In a way, USDC, you could argue, is a real-world asset, right? And therefore, Streamex as a whole could be extremely undervalued at these prices. We're going to go back to Streamex just to see it one last time. I mean, yeah. What's also really nice, we're going to just look at the options really quickly. just to show you something kind of cool that I was looking at recently. We're going to look at the November 21s. Are these all strike prices, calls? Yeah, I mean, look at that. You can sell a 10 call, double the price, for 45 cents. Meaning someone will pay you if you buy 100 shares and you want to sell it at basically double the price in November, which is only a month away. You will collect $45, which I think shows how bullish people are on this stock. If you go even farther out, you will see that people are willing to pay up to $1 for this thing. So this shows that a lot of people want to get into StreamX, and that we're probably in very early with a lot of news coming out on this stock. And there's a lot of insiders as well buying it up like crazy, which hopefully we can see this in holders. I mean, insiders love it. Institutions love it. This is one to watch out. So, just make sure StreamX is on your list, and let's see where it goes in the near future. Anyways, this was Rex. I just presented to you StreamX, and I hope to see you in the next video.